Hello everyone and welcome back to the Through History Challenge. This is episode 2 of the Sumerian Interlude. Time-wise, I don't think this is directly after where we left off, which was the 3 teenagers about to become young adults. I'll probably, by the time I have the family tree all set up, I'll probably have decided how long into the future this is. Ultimately, the year doesn't matter. We're still somewhere in the late 7000s. We probably won't get out of the 7000 BC range in the Sumerian era. Maybe towards the end. We'll see. I mean, they are vampires, so this can last as long as I determine. But that'll be for later. If you hear my cat in the background, she's trying to distract me. She's rolling around and looking cute, but I'm not falling for it, so excuse her. We are here with the 3 babies, except now they're young adults. And as I had aged them up, I realized I have this issue where they have the magic bar, but it shows it's drained. And he has a hunger. I just fixed their mood because I just fast forward and I wanted a fresh start. Please, Catherine, stop trying to talk over me. She's insistent today. Come here, I pet you. I pet you. There you go, I pet you. Is that good? Hopefully she'll leave me alone right now. I fixed their mood because I wanted a fresh start when I started this, and because they can't take care of their mood, they were biting each other and to drink the blood and then still being ravenous for blood. The only one who doesn't have this issue is Qingu for some reason. I don't know, hybrids are something that you have to mod, so it's not surprising that they have some issues, but it seems like it's fine. The hunger still works like thirst. The magic bar is the same for them, except you see it and it looks drained when it's not. Anyways, let's just have you get going so we can get to the point of having the next generation. So I decided not to enable near relation romances for 2 reasons. One, it turned out to be not exactly what I expected it to be, because I thought it was just going to remove any sort of relationship barriers. But perhaps for the better, there's no woohoo option. I don't know if you could have added it through story progression, but when I saw that, I was like, I just rather use pollinate. And also, I still had this thought in the back of my mind that if I did that, certain people who I didn't want flirting with each other were going to start flirting with each other. Keep going with stone. We have the money for it. So they all did roll random traits, and then I randomly generated numbers for their lifetime wish. May as well address this now, then we'll get to the baby and look at the boys. She randomly rolled discipline and then somehow randomly picked physical perfection. So, yay, that's probably not going to happen. I'm not too concerned about them achieving their lifetime wishes. Lahmu, hello. Who is in bed? Oh, of course it's Apsu. He randomly rolled irresistible. Doesn't he look irresistible? Oh, he's about to get in the shower. And he also got the vampire lifetime wish, turn the town. There's not enough townies in this town to even attempt that. Oh, look who's in here. I transferred the clothes from Abazu, so now they all have the little undies for their swimwear and sleepwear. Qingu, can you get out of the pool so I can see you? There he is. He randomly rolled vehicle enthusiast, which doesn't even work in this time period, but maybe he's just really into wagons. He really likes the wheel. I'm not sure. I know the Sumerians had the wheel, but I'm not sure exactly when that was. Anyways, he got Zombie Master as his lifetime wish, which, once again, not enough Sims in here. So anyways, back to Lahamu. She's about 24 hours from having this baby. And when I aged them up and redressed them, since I know that they're supposed to have red sashes, I was like, oh, let me give her a red sash. That's the way they're commonly depicted, her and Lahmu. Of course, Lahmu's outfit doesn't have a sash. So, actually, you get out of bed and tend to these. I'm not going to replant any of these because, after all, because whoever gets gardening, if anyone gets gardening, can do that. And then I'll help with the gardening skill. But anyways, I just pollinated her. And I fixed her relationship back with her brother to being just being brothers, because it got a little weird when I was messing around with that near relation romance. Now, I will point out again that this is Sumerian mythology. And it was something that was practiced in many different eras, is brothers and sisters doing things together, and cousins. It doesn't mean I'm condoning it, but I don't believe in sanitizing history to suit modern sensibilities. I don't think that's something that we should be doing. Instead, we should be learning from the past and not condemning the people of the past for participating in certain actions that we look at and go, ew. I mean, you can not condone something, but also not condemn people who did it. Unless what they did was, like, absolutely evil. Like sacrificing babies. Oh, look, you've got Master Farmer. Anyways, she's the only one who seems to actually care about working on this. Well, I mean, Qingu still has all his wants, but he hasn't rolled any new ones. Okay, how am I going to tend to this? Because I don't have any plasma fruit. What are you up to? Okay, stop talking to Lahmu. Come over here and put a charm on Qingu. I sort of kind of did a few dark meditations to bring up his vampire skill. But then it was like, I don't want to, I just want to speed. I have to wait till he gets out of the pool. Get out of the pool. I just wanted to speed through until we were about 24 hours before the next generation. So I stopped trying, and then the same with Tiamat. So. What did you... Why does it sound like someone's screeching? I don't know, I sort of heard a male sim screaming and complaining. So my goal with these guys is to just kind of let them do what they want and lightly work on their vampire abilities, magic abilities, under the impression that they would be learning from Tiamat and Abzu on how to be vampires and witches. Plus, when they max their vampirism, I'm going to give them the immortal lifetime reward. Yes, hello, Catherine. Now she's yowling. Now she's standing here yowling. And she's playful. Yeah, she's in a mood today. I don't know what her deal is, but sometimes she just gets in that really needy mood. But she doesn't want to sit on me. She wants me to pet her, but she doesn't want to sit up here. Anyways, Lahmu does not care one bit. No, don't go in the pool. I'm sick of you guys getting in the pool. Lahmu's the only one that doesn't care to work on a skill, but that's kind of a given. It was, Can you kind of clean this cage? I knew it. I hadn't been paying attention to this when I was speeding through. Yeah, he doesn't care about nectar making, which makes sense. And then fill this. Okay, you're feeling stir crazy, so I think I'm going to just randomly... Oh, look, it's the park. There you go. You come back, teleport out here. Now, everyone else is going to have to be careful with the stir-crazy moodlets, because they'll burn in the sun. Like, I'm pretty sure he's about to start burning in the sun. Oh, it doesn't count because this is, I guess, technically indoors. Now, dark meditation doesn't do... Oh, hang on. You're going to need... Are you... she's not tell own fortune. Where did I send her? Now, dark meditation doesn't bring it up that much, and I have to wait 3 more hours to do it again. But in the meantime, he can play with magic. Okay, he's going to put a bladder charm on himself. Then I'm going to send him over here to take care of Lahamu. Anyways, this is how I'm going to handle it going forward, just using the pollinate, because pollinate doesn't seem to care. You can pollinate your sim with themselves. Wait, did you need a bladder charm too? Yeah. May as well put an energy charm on you as well. Yeah, I almost made that mistake. Pollinating her with herself. Caught it, but I could have fixed it if I had done it. Oh, joy, because Abzu went to sleep, he's out of sorts. What a joyous person he is. Now, I'm hoping this generation is going to go by a lot faster than the last generation, because as I've said multiple times, I don't want to spend too much time here. I want to get to the next era, but I need these characters established. You come... Oh, no. Put your clothes on. I can't believe I sent you there in your sleepwear. Now, normally, if I was working on alchemy, I would try to supermax it, and I would be researching alchemy until I get all of the, what am I trying to say? All of the elixirs for that skill level, and then doing mix elixir until the next skill level. But because I'm only focused on this rather than super maxing alchemy, I don't actually care if she learns all the elixirs. Have you actually finished? Oh, there it goes. But it looks like it was his son who, yelled at him. Poor Abzu. His first wave of children were all grouches. Not all of them, but quite a number of them were grumpy. Oh, wait, maybe he was the one who did it. No, it was Abzu. He's the one who did it. There's no excuse. I was about to say, his kids were all grumpy with Solili, and with Saluna, his kids are mean-spirited. Not Lahamu, but both of his sons are. But no, it was him. It was the grump himself. Come on, the sooner you get these stone sculptures... I don't even know if the stone ones are worth it. It might be better to just keep doing topiaries, because they go so much faster. Maybe I'll go for... Well, I'm trying to get to that 20,000. Go for Master Sculptor. So, not topiaries, because she did 7. I was trying to get a masterpiece, and it worked by doing the same over and over again. This will put you at 3. We'll do 2 more. Oh, it crumbled. All that work for nothing. Never mind. We're going to do a clay. We're going to do a clay because that's also really quick. Doesn't cost as much, but I think I'm going to go for the skill challenges while you're working on what? Contemplate surroundings. How about you put a good luck charm on yourself? He's almost got a level over there. Oh, we're about to do another elixir. I was like, oh my god, it's lagging, but... Look, 1 at a time. Oh, she did 2 there. Like, recently I had a sim who, she was doing 3 at a time every single time and not ruining it, except, like, occasionally. It was great. Oh, wait, I just had you do a good luck charm. Haha. Oh, look, Vampire Vigor is up. You should be building your skill faster. Qingu has figured out how to ice blast on my plumbing. Oh, she messed up another one. She's really bad at this. You know, Tiamat being so bad at alchemy, maybe it's a whole sense of she's a great politician. She's really ambitious and good with getting her way. But when it comes to actually doing things herself, she's not that great at it. She's more the type who needs to rely on others. Hey. No, you don't take an evil shower. You get over here where I can monitor you. You're about to need a dark matter. I'm not going to cancel it. Go scare your father. There he goes. Mean-spirited boy. Think of that as retaliation for you being grumpy. Anyways, whereas Abzu, despite him having been a science experiment, or, you know, in Atlantis, despite his status in Atlantis, but how stinky are you? Oh, you do need some charms. Have you been scared yet? You're about to be intimidated. Oh, by him. Actually, instead of intimidating your father, he needs to come over here and put some charms on you because I don't want to deal with your stinky mood. Put them all on you. But anyways, Abzu, once he figured out how to do certain things, which he needed assistance from a human to learn how to take care of himself and others, he was semi-competent. I'd say he's not the best at what he does, but he's not the worst either. But then Tiamat, she's not the type who would rely on someone who's a human and knows what they're doing. And I imagine her children are similar, more similar to her than to Abzu. Not that she's mean-spirited, but it's just a sense. No. Lahmu, you'll get your charms in a second. You stay here where I can monitor you. Look at that, a masterpiece. And I didn't even have to try for that one. Oh, he's gonna boast about how attractive he is to his father. This is a little inappropriate. It was a positive interaction. And Abzu immediately argues about blood with him. What was that? What was that? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna stop it. Oh, it canceled. I thought he was gonna immediately cast a lightning bolt at his father. But you're not tired. What are you gonna do? Talk about the joy of plasma. Okay, he shouted at you about blood, and so now you're gonna talk about the joy of it? Okay, they have a weird relationship. I did want to make him work on magic, but right now he's apparently wanting to, yeah. Where did you get those? Now what? Now what? Oh, here's... Now they're all over their father. Like, look, I'm a vampire too.
Oh, Rebel.
And now you're accusing him of being a vampire. Okay, they're about to ruin their relationship. But that's fine. Oh, confess to being a vampire, which he is too, and he's mad about it. I don't mind if they ruin their relationship with him. I could make that work with story reasons. Oh, you gotta wait. He's talking to your brother. Rah! But you saw him. Oh my gosh, guys, leave him alone. Yeah, you have the right of screeching at this point. Like, they just will not leave you alone. You play with magic. Aw, he wants to brood. Oh, she did it. She's got 50 of them. Let me just verify. Yep, she's got 50. No need to do more. Now I could promise use Vial of Bliss, but go research alchemy because right now you're victim. I mean... target. The one you will be using those elixirs on is brooding right now. And he'll be brooding for 3 hours, so you may as well max your alchemy while you're waiting. Another masterpiece! Jeez! Okay, let me verify. How many clay was that? 5. Okay. Let's move on to wood. Oh no, oh no, oh no, broody boy, broody. I know I said I'd let you brood for 3 hours, but you need to come cast some charms on Lahmu. I thought she only needed one thing, but apparently not. I guess maybe their mood is all... Just put all 3 of them on her again. Where are you going? Are you tired? Oh no, magic power waning. Okay, well... How about you? Your magic power is not waning, so get to work. Oh, I should also say that while I was speeding through the early parts of her pregnancy, I had a radio in here playing kids' music because when I had given her fertility treatment for the sake of trying to get twins, because twins are also still important here. Moving forward, but checking the percentages, it was only at 50% with just that, 50% likely to have twins and 50% not. And I thought, okay, the odds are I will be the unlucky 50% and then have to have another baby, so that way I get 2. Stop it. You're not going over there because you're about to do another dark meditation. Yeah, so, I put a stereo in here and then had her passively listening to it for quite a while, and now it's like 1,000% chance of having twins. Unfortunately, it also boosted... Oh, I clicked on the wrong boy. I'm sorry. Get over here. Oh, yeah, you can stop this because I need you to come and throw elixirs. Yeah, it doesn't help me... Oh, I paused that. It doesn't help me with the issues of triplets. If she has triplets, that might be a problem. Yeah, I just checked to see if there was any extra children between her and Lahmu, and it doesn't look like it. I mean, maybe I could work into something if she has triplets, but... Oh, hang on, let me go ahead and finish that so I could do 8 at a time. Time to go throw lots of elixirs at your victim. Like, there are a lot of gods that aren't in this lineage that I could, you know, take some creative liberty and make them of this lineage. Are you trying to get into bed again? Stop it. Get over here so I can see you. Are you trying to get into... You are. Stop it. Get over here. Okay, you need to stop because she needs to fulfill her lifetime wish. You already finished yours a long time ago. Maybe one of these days I'll give you another one, but probably not. I recommend if you are wanting to fully max out alchemy in this way, that you get all 150 elixirs that you need. Because there's one challenge where you have to brew 150 elixirs. And then at the very end, throw 50. Or use 50, however you want to do it. But I would brew 150 vials of bliss. And to ensure that you have enough produce to use, just go and buy the cheapest produce at the supermarket. 99 of them. You won't end up using all 99 of them to brew 150. So long as they're not as bad at alchemy as Tiamat is, where they're doing like 1 at a time. Had I done this the way that I normally super max alchemy, she would already be maxed Like, in the skill level, she'd be at level 10. But I haven't really put much attention into researching alchemy. There it is. Now she just has to get to level 10 and she's maxed her lifetime wish. I think I'm gonna need you to put some charms on your children. Let's see. Yeah. Wish, how are your needs are fine. Are you gonna have that baby soon? Those babies? Hopefully just 2, but if it's 3 again, we'll work with it. You do dark meditation. I'm gonna send you, Abzu, to tend to this garden again. 7,000 more. He just got a skill, looks like. Oh! There's the baby! Baby on the way! There is baby on way. I'd send you in here, Lahmu, but you just panic and try to bring her to... I don't think there is a hospital rabbit hole. Oh no! Bills! Bills, bills, bills! And I clicked it out from the easy way of just paying them. Oh, are we about to have a baby? Or are you just lagging that much when I click on you? She just lagged that much. Oh no, we did have babies. Okay. A girl! That's good. So, the 2 who are the children of Lahmu and Lahamu are named Anshar and Kishar. So this is the girl. So she's Kishar. She's frugal and... Oh, joy. Well, you don't need to sleep. You're a light sleeper, but you don't need to sleep. Hygiene. And let me just pause this. It better be twins. I'm pausing it right now so I can get her an energy charm and X these out. Oh no, another girl. Okay, we'll just have to change this to a boy because this is Anshar. And he is ambitious. I can't get what I want, huh? Just want a boy and a girl. Ambitious and workaholic. Oh, he's gonna be a joy. I mean, if you're playing, like... Oh, good. Great. Wonderful. Okay. There are other gods, but right now we're in the primordial beings. These are all primordial beings. Tiamat, Abzu, Lahamu and Lahmu, Kishar and Anshar, and then there's one more, but I already know who that's going to be. And it won't be this baby. Then there are 7 gods who decree, but the 4 primary ones, that's not what I'm going to be doing with this lineage. Well, right now. That's for later. Alright, I made my decision. I was going to go with a female goddess, but because this is a girl. And then figure it out from there. Excuse the clock. But the problem there is looking at genealogy. I don't want to take too many creative liberties when it comes to genealogy. And who's the child of who. All the ones that I was looking at as potential ones that aren't too obscure, where I wouldn't even be able to attempt saying the names. And I wasn't even sure if those were girls or not. Females. They have parents and they're much later on. But there is one god who appears to be a primordial god and yet isn't really included in the primordial beings list here that I have. And then I read a little bit more about him, and I think he would be a good fit here since I don't see anything about parents and there doesn't seem to be too much information about him, and that is Mishara. In Mishara. I'll gender swap this baby too, but why am I only getting girls? I swear, it's been all of them. He is handy and also a light sleeper, because of course he is. So, we'll talk about who In Mishara is when I redress him in the way that I did with Lahamu and Lahmu, and the way I'm going to do with Kishar and Anshar. So, as soon as you have those babies, I'm going to save this progress, and then I'm going to age these babies up and gender swap the two that need to be gender swapped. Also, before I go and do that, I will address the whole appearance thing. It doesn't look like anyone has mutant hair this time around. Oh, I didn't click on you. So I won't have to change the hair, but if they do have mutant eyes, I'm going to pick the eye color that is not already chosen to give them a chance to last as long as possible. But if they both have red eyes or both have white eyes, then I guess that wins. So here we are in Create a Sim with the clouds in the background. Maybe it's not too fitting for this time period, but I just wanted to change that it wasn't the medieval room. And this will be what their portraits are, the background for them are. So here's Kishar. Don't have to do a gender swap on her. Blue hair, white eyes, so let's just find you some hair. And while we're doing that, we'll talk about who Kishar is. Kishar is the female half to Anshar, the female counterpart. She represents the horizon, or the whole earth, and is considered an earth mother goddess. Not too much more about her, it seems, but not too much of a surprise. I mean, we're in the primordial beings. They're not truly gods in the same sense. So, what did I give? I think I gave her the braids. I think I'll give you... Let's give you the little buns. I can barely even see her eyebrows. Do you even have eyebrows? Let me just make sure. Yeah, she has eyebrows. It's just they're the same color as her skin, basically. All right, here we are with... Hang on, I forgot. Anshar. Yeah, Anshar. We need to gender swap Anshar and then redress him. And as we're doing that, I will tell you a little bit about who Anshar is. Oh, Anshar and Kishar both have white eyes. I guess Lurian's white eyes win. Well, silver eyes. I like that hair, but it doesn't make sense because neither of them have wavy hair. Well, actually, Tiamat's kind of got wavy hair, but it's fine. So he is somewhat regarded as a primordial king of the gods, but it's not that he's a god. He's a primordial being, or was, I should say. Let's give you little swoopies. I prefer this hair. Like all these other hairs, they just don't really make sense for a toddler. Some of them do, but actually, I'm going to give you this one. That's forever going to be the Anba hair because I remember giving that to Anba. Anyways, he wasn't a god in the same sense as the actual Sumerian gods because it wasn't thought that he was worshipped because he was a primordial being. He represents the sky, and it's suggested that he and Kishar together sort of personified the circle of the horizon, representing the totality of heaven and earth, which makes sense. So you have the earth goddess and the sky god together who create the next one, which, you know, we'll get to that when it's baby time again. There's not much information on Anshar, but again, primordial beings, so I'm not surprised. Okay, here we are with Enmeshara. Enmeshara needs to be gender swapped. He's also got the red eyes. Now, the god Enmeshara, I don't know too much about. Not familiar, like I'm familiar with the others, the other primordial deities in some regards. Enmeshara is completely unknown to me. So upon my quick searching, he's not exactly a god in the sense of the younger gods. He seems to be older, from a time prior to them. So he seems to be from an older generation of deities, if not even a deity and more of a primordial being. And that's why I think he kind of suits being, let's just give you the basic toddler here. Suits being the brother to Anshar and Kishar. There also seems to be a relation to this line. Well, I'll kind of get to that when we get there, if I remember, because in Mishara doesn't seem to be directly connected, but then he could be. Why did I do that? But he is associated with the underworld and is sometimes considered a cosmological antagonist to one of the gods who rules, one of the seven, Enlil. From what I was reading, there's some suggestion that he could be an uncle of Enlil, or a grandfather, maybe a great uncle. Who knows? But there doesn't seem to be much definitive information about Enmeshara, aside from his really one role in a myth, in some myths, which I don't mind saying here, because there won't be spoilers, because I'm not going to be following Enmeshara's story. He's just going to kind of exist. But he's featured in myths, serving as an antagonist to the major gods. Like in Enmeshara's defeat, he's the enemy of the gods and is eventually imprisoned by Nurgle. And his defeat leads to the reorganization of the cosmos. Nurgle's another god, but he's also not part of this. He's sometimes associated with war, death, disease, and the seven sons, known as the Sabiti, which I know absolutely nothing about, and that's probably delving further into this than I want to. He's also linked to the mythical monster Anzu, also something I don't know about. If it becomes... Oh, I went to the wrong one. Becomes an issue, then I'll do the Googling, but I don't want to delve... What is this? Oh, no. I don't want to delve too far into Enmeshara's mythology, specifically. Alrighty, everyone is redressed, and they're all toddlers now. The parents of these babies don't seem to want to do much with them. Only Lahamu wants to teach Enmeshara to talk. So these other two don't seem to... Kishar and Anshar, no one seems to want to do anything about him. So Lahamu is working on talking with Enmeshara. Lahmu is going to come over here and start potty training. I'll just pick like Kishar is the top one, just to get that out of the way. And old Uncle Qingu is also going to help out, because the sooner we're through the toddler years, the sooner we can get out of this generation and move on to the next one. The next generation will be where the actual deities start. See, these are all primordial beings. Now, because there were triplets this time around, I think next, unless I could see how there could be triplets, I probably will risk having one baby over having 3 babies, because I do have limited skills that I think apply in this time period. I could get a little creative with some of the other skills, maybe, but I'd rather not have to do that. And I will be running out of skills, and Mishara is going to be having a skill to do when he's a teenager. Hopefully that will be handiness, because he's actually handy and it'll go really quickly. Now, I'm hoping this will go by a lot faster, because there's three adults to handle these. Though it all does depend on the baby's needs. Can't put charms on them after all. And if I need to rotate one of these guys out, there's 2 grandparents to help. I didn't think I'd have this many Sims already. But what's annoying is that usually when I did my 100 baby challenge and I got bored before I got into the second woman taking over, getting triplets was actually kind of a struggle. I would have to have the mother not just passively listening to children's music, but also watching the child's television and then using procreation elixirs whenever I could. Without all of those, getting triplets was like not gonna happen. It was only ever twins. So just fertility treatment and just having her passively listen to music, somehow triplets. But then again, I do have this thought, but I haven't proven it, that if it's a child that's a multiple, when they have children, they're more predispositioned to multiples. I don't know. Just sometimes feels that way. Still, it had risen to, before I cut her off of the music and got rid of the stereo, 60% chance of triplets. So I'm not really that surprised. The toddler years are not that exciting at all. I imagine when I edit this, I'm gonna cut a lot out. I mean, there's only so many times you can watch them put a child on a potty and see them boost the skills. I am wondering if the red eyes are going to pop back up in the main line or not, since both Anshar and Kishar have silver eyes. There you go. You want to teach her anything now? Nope. They're not very interested in being parents. And you may as well teach her to talk as well. Come out here, away from this stinky potty. Now, I'm not too concerned about building up their relationships with their children. I'm more focused on getting the skills. So I imagine Anshar won't have too close a relationship with his parents, because right now I have Qingu teaching him things. Qingu needs a thirst charm, so you come here. Abzu, come here where I can see you. I keep interrupting your brooding, and I'm sorry for that, but while I'm waiting for them to move, I should say, currently, following the lineage of the primordial dynasty, the primordial beings, isn't too difficult. While there's not too much information, I think there's enough, and then it's a pretty straight line. When we get into the others, the actual deities, the gods, things get a little complicated. And so that's really when my, I guess you could say, creative license, or whatever you want to call it, where I have to get a little creative. And I'll take some artistic liberties, for sure, for ease of the playthrough and also for storytelling reasons. Alright. No, Anshar. Qingu is going to teach you to talk. Look, this is going to go by fast. Of course, the babies are probably, yeah, they're getting tired. There you go. Now quickly, he needs to use the potty, so come potty train him really quickly. Just to get him on the potty. You won't be able to actually potty train him. That could be for tomorrow. Time to put these things to bed. Yeah, I know, he's stinky. He doesn't need to anymore. Come put Anshar in the crib. You come put Kishar in the crib. By the way, these cribs are definitely not period appropriate, but they're probably the... Oh, look, you want to actually teach Kishar to walk. Are you laughing at him? Qingu, that's not very nice. Are you two done watching the stars? Well, you're gonna have to be, because I need you to come put some charms on your children. So you come over here and you get Lahamu hunger, bladder, and energy. Excuse you. He woke Anshar up to steal his candy. Oh my gosh. Is he gonna go? He's not gonna go back to sleep. You need to feed him and then put him back in the crib and just leave him there until he goes back to sleep. You wanted to teach your daughter to walk, I believe. Yes, you did. No, let your brother handle that. Could do walk. Oh, he already knows how to... Okay, then you're gonna potty train him. That's right. He already knows how to talk. How is yours coming along? Oh, she did it! Good job, Tiamat. You don't need to do this anymore. You can go do whatever. I'm gonna have you come wake your son up so that he's sort of on the same schedule as everyone else. So come over here and wake up Anshar and teach him to talk. No! They have stinking imaginary friends. What are you trying to do, Tiamat? No. They are busy. Okay, get out of the stinky potty room. Then get in Mishara. Started on his walking. You'll be the first one that I cycle out, though, when someone learns something else. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this. Promise that. Oh, you want to teach Kishar to talk. Okay. There's your energy. It's like, where is your... Oh, you can do spellcasting duels. Keep that in mind. Teach her to talk. Kishar, no. Tiamat, would you please clean this? I know that's not really something you would do. You, come mop these puddles up. What's your issue? Oh, stir crazy. Yes! Yes! Chat with Kishar, no thanks. Chat with Anshar. Got out of town. No. She needs to learn to walk. And Mishara. Oh no, the nuthatch died. Well, it lasted a while. I don't think it was neglect. I think it was just old age at this point. Wait, let me see. Does he need to eat too? Yes, and he needs to potty. So feed him. Okay, Kishar is done. Hunger hygiene. Just waiting on Anshar, but it'll be tomorrow for sure. Look, it's 5 in the morning and it's starting to lag again. Something happens in this world at 5. Something someone's doing. No. Lahmu, no. He doesn't need to sleep. Put him down. There you go, Qingu. Okay, teach Anshar to walk. Yay! Alright. We did it. So all the babies know their skills. Which means the next thing to do is age these little guys up. And then we'll be dealing with the child things, which is tutoring and getting them to be an A, which means it's going to be Abzu's time to shine again because he's the one with the logic skill. For now, someone could roll logic. But anyways, I'm going to save, get all these guys aged up, and then we will be back when they're all children. All right, we have redressed children. It's a new day for me, so if I forget anything, that's why. Anyways, we'll go one by one here and talk about the children and what trait they inherited. So Kishar, now I know this hair is probably not period appropriate, but I thought the flower with the blue was really cute, so creative liberties. Anyway, she inherited discipline from her mother. So at least it wasn't a really awful trait. Here's Mishara. He unfortunately inherited dog person. Now, you know my view on dogs, especially Sims 3 dogs. Oh, I didn't notice that these eyes clip through the eyelid, but unless you pause like that, it won't become obvious. And then over here is Anshar. And he inherited Loner. He's an ambitious workaholic who's a loner, I mean. So won't he be a joy? He's one of those people that just works and that's it. Speaking of, let's check you guys' needs. Who is in the best mood? Oh, you. Absu, come over here and get started. We're gonna just try to speed through these child years so I can get them to be teenagers and get started on the skills. Haven't rolled for any skills, but why am I not seeing? Oh yeah, I have to homeschool them. Now you get to see how I can make them homeschooled without actually using the computer. And it's through NROS. Unless I cut this part out, we'll see. But you go to career, choose school, and then you get to pick them homeschooled. I'm quite ready to just speed through this generation in particular. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Mishara though. I've been going back and forth about sending him and Qingu out of the household since they're not in the direct line. But then I want them to work on their vampirism skills and their vampirism and their magic skills. And then when it comes to the next generation and the generation after that, how many of them am I willing to have in my family? How many babies am I willing to let the next generation have? Is what I mean. We'll see. Get over here and tutor your grandson. Do you still... Oh yeah, you're still working. Play magic, sure. No getting married. No, that's not likely to happen. What do you want? No, you're not getting married. You're not gonna insult your daughter. Oh, she wants to hug you. I don't know why they're all over you. I happened to catch a glimpse of you, Qingu. Please put your clothes on. See, I don't mind having a lot of Sims. We're already at 8 and we're only at the 3rd generation. But if I have too many, I fear in this world, if I get more than just, I don't know, within reason, like 16, 2 rows of 8. I fear it'll become difficult to even save. Because sometimes, I've done things where I'm redressing a lot of different Sims for screenshots, but they're all in one household. And usually I could do about one of those, one redressing, if I've got like where I have to use this to get to the next cycle of portraits. And then saving, the next time I would try to save after that would be an Air 12. Wait, why did I do... Yeah, come over here and challenge him to a spellcasting duel. You, I think you needed to... Yeah, come use the toilet. Why don't I see your little bar? Oh, yeah, because you're being tutored. Duh. I was just thinking of... Lahmu. Yeah, Lahamu's the genius. He had a bar, but that's because he was raising logic while he was being tutored. Oh no, Qingu! Lahmu won again. Challenge him. If I can get him to max out his vampirism, I think I probably will send Qingu out of the household. And probably the same for Mishara. How's it coming along, Anshar? A B? Oh, it's going quick. They won't be children long at all.
to do?
14 now.
Okay, you're almost done with that wood sculpture. It won't be worth 4,000, so... Oh, looks like we have a barren apple tree. Oh, you got one of the challenges. Which one was it? It's gotta be Chisel Master. And he immediately wants to be mean to her. She just scared you, and you saw her tiptoe past you. How's it looking, Anshar? Oh, he's almost there. Anshar's almost done. I don't know who will go next, but... He's gotta go. I'm gonna exit out so you don't just get up randomly. Come on, just a little bit more. I do not want to have to redo this. Oh man. Okay, go potty really quickly, and then Abzu will finish tutoring you. So don't go anywhere. I need to get you to improve that skill. Maybe I'll send him to get some ingredients and then just cook stuff and stick it in the fridge. I don't know. It'll end up going bad though because we don't eat. Now in reality, if I was going based off who they spent more time around, generally speaking, they would be inheriting a Abzu trait. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do mother or father. And then see how the person... There he goes. That was it. That's all he needed. And you couldn't have done that? You couldn't have held it long enough to just do that little sliver? Okay, now I gotta check who's in the better mood. Ooh, you guys are getting hungry. I can't remember. Can you put charms on children? Oh, you can. She's probably in the better mood. So, come here. No, you are not putting a knockout Jinx on. Oh my gosh, you are such a Lurian. You will never escape your... Oh, another masterpiece. She is really good at sculpting. It's strange because she's not even a savvy sculptor. She was in the pool. That's weird. Did you not get out of the pool when I... That's so strange. She was out of the pool when I had her bat teleport and change her clothes, and yet she still got this around her as if she was in the pool. I have never seen this glitch before. Well, she's just gonna walk around with this because I don't know how to fix it. I don't think resetting her will. Alright, let's try resetting Tiamat. There we go. Resetting did get rid of it. Alright, Qingu, let's do a little test to see if this is dark enough, because I thought it was 6 p.m., but I can't quite remember. Come magical teleport out here. We'll pay bills while we're here and get bail. They really love this pool. Are we burning? Nope. No burning. Okay, pause it here, because we are going to the lake and seeing about these 10 frogs. Still need 5 of them. You didn't even catch a single one last time. Ah, if only this world was a little less laggy, because it's so cool. I think the walls are what bogs it down a lot, because you see how they render in last. Oh, I'd love to send someone here. Maybe we'll visit this little boat thing, the royal barge, eventually with someone. She's almost done. It'll just be in Mashara, and then I can age them up. This one is moving a lot faster. Oh my! You made a masterpiece failure. Okay. Sell it. This should put you over the edge. And then I'll have you go play with magic. There it is. Oh, she did it. Right in time, too. Okay. Abzu, take care of her, then you can take care of yourself. Oh, he's hanging out with his father. He has 0 relationship with his father, meaning Lahmu didn't do anything with Amishara. Okay. I'll let you get it out of your system, whatever you guys are doing. Oh no! They're stinking imaginary friends. Time to delete them. Goodbye, stinking imaginary friends that annoy me. I haven't actually watched much gameplay of people using The Sims 4 imaginary friends. Are they as annoying as the ones from The Sims 3? They're just always in the way. Run for it! Oh, I need to change your clothes because you're in your swimwear. So come over here and tutor in Mishara, and he'll be the last one. How are you doing? Still playing with magic? Okay, when you're done with that, do a dark meditation. What about you? Are you up for... Yeah, you're in... I was going to make him do a dark meditation, but... Oh, look, he's done. Now that they're all tutored and they all have an A, this moved really quickly, way quicker than I was expecting. I am going to age all these guys up, and the next that you'll see of them, they'll be teenagers. And then we'll get started on the skills. Here we are with my teenagers. Gen 3 teenagers. I did have a little bit of trouble because Kishar threw the stuck aging glitch thing where they just clap their hands and don't actually age up, which, you know, figured it would happen in the main family eventually. Didn't think it'd be here, but have that issues with girls all the time. I suspect it had to do with her facial sliders being all weird. So I did have to reset her, and it did zero out all her sliders. But I transferred genetics. I went to do randomized genetics, but for some reason it just disappeared. The option disappeared off of her as if she didn't have parents, but her family tree is still intact, but it's not there. And also, it looks like her witch status has also disappeared. But I transferred... hang on. Let me give her witch status back really quickly. And in the meantime, I transferred the facial sliders from in Mishara to her, to Kishar. Even though they don't look like they're exact clones, that's the difference between the male and the female face meshes. Yeah, it took away her witch status, so I'm going to give that back. You guys... Did I actually give you guys your witch status? Come to think of it, I might not have. No, I didn't. Well, it didn't take it away. I just forgot to give it. So let me go give them both their witch status. Then we're going to roll for their skills and go over which trait they inherited. And it's time to get their skills that they're going to be doing as teenagers. But firstly, Kishar inherited the ambitious trait from Lahmu. You're not ambitious, right? Yeah. From Lahmu. So that was a good one. Now let's go ahead and spin for her skill. Right? No repetitions. For now, at least. Handiness. I wanted that for your brother. If I don't like what Nashara's is, then I might switch him and Kishar. Because it could have been him. He's the handy one. Anyways, for Anshar, he inherited a genius. Like, really, he's shaping up to be, like, the only decent one in this whole family. Well, her traits aren't so bad, but that light sleeper one would be annoying if she can't put charms on herself and actually sleeps. What are you doing? I reset her, and so now I'm taking that away. I'm going to take away all their thirsty things because, oh, he seems fine. Because when I reset her, it reset everyone's mood. All right, Anshar, let's get your skill. Oh, joy. Cooking. Okay. Anshar's going to be doing cooking. I'll probably have to send Abzu to go get some ingredients. Okay. Now for Imnashara. He inherited mean-spirited. Joy of joys. Now there's 3 mean-spirited Sims running around in this family. And let's spin. Gardening. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch Imnashara and Kishar's skills, so he'll do handiness. He is handy. And she'll do gardening. So first thing is first. Actually, I'll send... okay, let me just let this go. Get rid of... No.
Vanita.
I'm going to take Absu to the grocery store. I'm going to get some food. Alright, so I'm going to go shop by recipe. And then that's not cookable. And just buy recipes. Alright, this is why I sent Absu, because he knows more recipes than anyone else, because he's actually got cooking skill. All these recipes won't necessarily be cooked by Anshar, but it will put ingredients in the refrigerator so that he can cook certain things. And if I need more, I'll send Absu to get more. Alright, Kishar, first things first, come water these. This is all you're going to be able to do right now is water them. Alright, you, Absu, are going to come over here and tutor him in handiness to get him to 1 level so you can start tinkering with things. And, oh yes, let's add your stuff in here. Store harvestables and fish. Oops. And char. Serve up some waffles. Now all this food is going to go bad, but that's alright. I guess. T-Matt, would you come out here and collect these for me? Just to have them. See, if I were playing a kind of normal playthrough in the way that I did the first era, this is where I think gemstones and specifically gold would become important, and I would have put a the artisan glass blowing thingy, because you can smelt metals in that without having to send them off in the mail. I would have put that down, and then part of oh, there we go. That's enough tutoring. He is going to start tinkering with stuff. Come tinker with this sink. Wait, that's, yeah, good. That one's, oh, he can't, oh yeah, he did. There it was. Go tinker with that sink. Gold is something important in this time period, and while we're not quite in the era of when, like, copper is being utilized, and metalworking isn't exactly happening. These are Atlanteans, and they know things that normal humans don't. And if you know any conspiracies about ancient Sumerians being aliens who had humans enslaved to mine gold, gold was important. Of course, you know, that's just conspiracy. Now, I suspect Imnashara is going to get this skill first. And, don't know about between Anshar and Kishar who's going to be next, but I don't believe we'll be, teenagers for too long. Which is good, because I really want to get to the next generation. Like, sorry, Anshar and Kishar, you're not that interesting to me. Oh no, go use the potty. And guess what? You can actually eat food, not these. But if Anshar doesn't burn these next waffles, oh, he burned them. I'm surprised he didn't catch the house on fire, because he didn't have a single skill point. I guess you could come eat burned waffles. Come eat some burned waffles. Are you getting hungry? Oh, yeah, you've got to go. Yeah, you can't get in there. Maybe I should put a door so they stop trying to use that bathroom and those bookshelves. Imagine you're going to need to go soon. Cooking! No, you're gardening. Your brother's cooking. Alchemy! No one's rolled alchemy. See, if I do too many of the children, not only will I have a full household, I'll run out of skills and then have to come up with some other way or repeat skills. And I don't want to repeat skills. Oh, I guess because you got reset in particular, your needs really didn't drop, which makes no sense at all. Oh no, well, guess what? I would have Absu fix it because he has plumber, but this is a perfect time for Imnishara to work on his handiness by unclogging that toilet. How did their relationship get maxed? It was like, did he put a friendship charm on him? He might have put a friendship. You vampire. Well, I guess that'd be a witch. Someone put a friendship charm on someone. She's not building that skill at all. Okay, actually, come here, tutor her once in gardening because she should have been building the skill. I don't know. Just give her a little boost. Yeah, she wasn't building it at all. That's weird. Probably because she wasn't watering them. She was just harvesting, but... Oh, wrong one. You, come here. And serve. Did you not get milk? It's not gonna build your skill much, but why didn't he get milk? Level 2, Anshar, good job. Put that in the fridge to get it out of your way. Make some goopy carbonara. There you go. Okay, let's go pick a... Yeah, just come back to this sink and go for it. Tinker to your heart's content. Alright, she's got one level. Ooh. Actually, before you do that, let's put some charms on her. And then, Kishar, get back to it. You can't weed yet, but once these are all taken care of, I'm going to uproot these. I might need to put some lights out here because it's getting dark. Put a bladder charm on yourself. And then you are going to go get that sculpting skill that you want. And maybe when Anshar's done with the kitchen, you can try to get that cooking skill. Let's see, how far is your cooking? I think it's level 4, isn't it? Level 5. No, it is level 4. He's nowhere close to level 5. Now, if I was playing this in a modern setting, I probably wouldn't be having Anshar unless I was doing an Immortal Dynasty. We're super maxing at something to do. I wouldn't have Anshar be utilizing the stove and such to build the cooking skill. I'd either read books or use the multi-tab. So that way my fridge isn't full of food that's just going to get gross. Okay, Kishar, you can now weed. That should help a lot. How are you doing with your skill? You were a little behind the others, but that's my fault. Oh, okay. Pretty good. Hang on, that's my cat. Hang on, Catherine. Come on. My kitten, good girl. Okay, so Absu, while I was getting my cat, got a sculpting skill. You're not going to be a sculptor in your career. You don't need a career. Anshar, level 3. Please stop, Catherine. She was outside of where I record. Then she begged to come in, and now she's screeching at me. Because of course she is. That's what she does. Do another goopy carbonara. You want to upgrade something? That might happen. But I don't think your level is... Well, I guess your level might be high enough. Oh, he's almost to level 4. Making good progress. How is your stir-crazy moodlet? Oh, you're thirsty. Who are you in a spellcasting duel with? You haven't even left. Oh no. Is she stuck? Oh no, you're dueling right now. Hurry up, because you need to use the bathroom too. Come on, someone win. There we go. Now quickly. Put a bladder charm on yourself. I was going to have you use it, but he might be using that toilet. Oh, he's not using that toilet. Then just come use the toilet. It's easier. Okay, let's see. I missed it because I was too focused. Level 2 for Abzu. Nah, I'm probably not gonna... He'll get 50 simoleons, but unless he gets another increase the sculpting skill thing, probably not gonna put too much focus on that. I don't know, maybe I will. We'll see. Okay, good job, Kishar. Level 3. You guys are working much faster than your parents. Oh no, which toilet broke? One of the toilets broke. Is it yours? Oh no, it was, yours. Come over here. Unclog this toilet. Let me just check this one. Okay, good. I think Absu fixed this one, so it shouldn't actually break. Level 3, you're zipping through there, but that's because you've got Vampiric Vigor, a wood sculpture. Alright. How you doing, Kishar? You almost to level 4? No. You are almost to level 4. You almost to level 4. Man, he almost got level 4 of logic. Oh, no, 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 no. You come over here and do some grilled cheese. I'm probably going to have to send Abzu for more ingredients. I wish you could do sim sculptures in stone instead of ice. I would find that much more interesting than ice sculptures of Sims. There's a way through Inros you can sculptify things, and I wonder if you could do that with a Sim, but I've never tried it. Oh, good. You want to... Oh, not have dinner. Serve dinner. Pancakes. Level 4, Abzu. Good job. In The Sims 3, vampires are actually really bad about taking care of themselves. They will have plasma fruit on them and then still be ridiculously thirsty and die. It's actually a phenomena that if there's a vampire townie that your sim, say, invites over and encounters them in the world, they'll likely die pretty soon from thirst because they're not feeding themselves. Good job, Kishar. Oh, and we're going to save Kishar's progress. We saved. I can't remember what I was doing because that took a long while. I might end up moving in Imnishara and Qingu out to reduce how many Sims I have in here. Did you not put an energy charm on him? You didn't. He burned this too! He's horrible at this. What level are you on? Level 3? You're about to get level 4. That's good. Are you close to level 5? Not quite. You. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Also bad. Where is he? Come over here and put charms on Mishara 2. And Shar. Level 4. Good job. You don't need plasma juice. Or the culinary librarian, which is probably the easiest lifetime wish to fulfill, because all you have to do is learn the cooking skill. And eventually you'll just get it passively, because there's so many recipes. Looks like you're almost done with weeding. and watering. Just gotta get these. By the time she finishes with these, it's gonna be 5 in the morning. And they're all going to need to be tended to again. So she might never actually replant these, which is fine with me because now that gardening has been claimed, I don't need to keep up with this anymore, and I'll probably just let them all die. All the plants die, unless she passively waters them. It's always an option. She's not a green thumb, though. Oh, look! Abzu sculpted a toilet. Level 6. Okay, I guess we are going to be working on this. Oh, Imnashara did it. He's got level 5. So when he finishes upgrading that, he's done. He's going to come up and mean-spiritedly mock his father's ambition. When he's ambitious, too. Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay, you go take care of your stuff. And I think she's done weeding, so it'll matter here in a second because they're all about to start. Come here and eat. I'll leave you stinky because you're just gonna get stinky again. Come eat some spaghetti because it's the freshest. Oh, you burned. How did you burn your second chance at spaghetti? Serve up some spaghetti again. That would be the third one. Can you clean this up and then clean this up? Alright, serve up veggie rolls. I'm gonna need to send Absu for more ingredients. I could add some fish. You'd probably be able to do sushi again. In fact, store your fish at whatever harvestables you have. Alright, Keisha's done. I'll just let her go for as long as she wants. You finished with your veggie rolls. Can you make... Oh no, you need nori. Okay, I don't think you can prepare... I think it's... Isn't this just something you pull out of the refrigerator? Alright. I sent Abzu to the grocery store, and he should be heading there right now. It'd be nice if this gets him over the edge, but it won't. Okay. Oops, wrong one. You come here, store harvestables and fish, and then teleport back home. He burned it. But he did it. So with Anshar reaching level 5, that means, oh great, Abzu's sculpting one of those. Let's get that out of view. Oh, Tiamat. Having issues. I need to transfer Lahamu's swimwear to her because I realized that it was messed up. And since she didn't have one here, let's just put walls up so I don't see you. Alright, so with that, Anshar now has level 5 cooking, and his siblings also reached level 5 of their skill, meaning we can age them up now. So I'm going to take care of that. And similarly to how I did Lahamu and Lahmu, the next time you see these guys, not only will they be young adults, but Kishar will be bringing in the next generation. But I'm not going to be demonstrating anything like that on screen since I'm just going to be pollinating her anyway, and there's not going to actually be a relationship in The Sims between her and her brother. But that's Sumerian mythology. They are together. So anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next part of this interlude. Goodbye.